Were you surprised by this year's Grammys? From wild outfits and Twitter drama to some celebs skipping entirely, this year's 2023 Grammys had some fans surprised and others just confused. That's why today we'll be counting down the top 10 celebrities who were snubbed at this year's Grammys. Number 10, we have Taylor Swift. Although not failing to win Grammys throughout the night for All Too Well, the short film, which she starred in with Sadie Sink and Dylan O'Brien, a few fans sparked disappointment at not seeing Swift's Red album, Taylor's version, as one of the nominees. Rolling Stones quotes the album, especially All Too Well, the song, as her own masterpiece, tears it all up, breaks it like a promise, shreds her tapestry, and rebuilds it into a new heartbreak epic, twice as long and twice as mad, with new recordings of 16 songs that first appeared on Swift's 2012 album Red. That was in fact nominated in 2 categories 9 years ago. Was this version a bit too similar? Many Swifties would disagree, standing by Taylor's version and its eligibility for the 2023 Grammys. With the success of All Too Well 10-minute version, fans expected to see Taylor's re-recorded Red get a shot at Album of the Year, with a few taking to Twitter to say, "I hope that justice will be done for Red, and I hope Red finally gets the recognition it deserves." Even with this being her 10th #1 album, despite eligibility, albums are required to have enough original material to be considered. Under general guidelines for albums, it says updated, revised, or expanded versions of previous albums will not be eligible. Number 9, BTS. Despite receiving several nominations for the 3rd year in a row, the band decided they would not be attending the Grammys this year. The band is currently on a hiatus as the boys take on solo pursuits, planning on coming back full force in 2025. The decision to not attend the Grammys this year doesn't shock many, with the entertainment company saying, with the release of their album earlier this year, it opened the path to allow the members to take some time to explore individual paths. Fans who call themselves ARMY haven't been quiet about their outrage on the band's behalf, as yet again the band failed to win Best Music Video or even receive any nominations for their collab with Coldplay, My Universe. ARMY has taken to social media to call the award show the Scammies, with a few believing Western culture doesn't understand the impact of the band itself. One fan wrote, referring to the song, "You Need Me, I Don't Need You. The Grammys just don't understand YTC and its impact. They will never understand BTS like we do." Others expressed how they deserve to win on the stars' Twitters. BTS commented back calmly to their ARMY by saying, "There are so many blessings we could have gotten these 8 years. So please don't forget that whether we got the Grammys or we didn't, we got what we wanted." Fans shows lots of love for the humbleness of BTS, while still expressing concern for the Grammys themselves and their voting methods. Number 8, Doja Cat. Despite being nominated in 5 major categories, the rapper didn't end up going home with a Grammy, with her song Woman being nominated for Record of the Year, Best Solo Performance, and Best Music Video, as well as being nominated for Best Rap Performance for her song Vegas from the movie Elvis. She sadly didn't make the cut. Even with her large online following, it seemed it just didn't translate in this year's Grammy Awards. She took her loss with grace, as did her fans, with many expressing their love over Twitter, with celebrity hairstylist Jay Stay posting a video of Doja on his Instagram story after the Grammys. The star seemed visibly tired. This left fans concerned, fearing she was mourning her loss at the award show. Some were saying she looks so sad and I hope they're just tired and not too upset. Jay Stay made sure to soothe minds, writing on Twitter, "Nobody's sad, we're all just exhausted. It was a great fun day and we're all so blessed to live these moments." We may see new categories arriving for Doja as she spoke to Variety saying, "I feel like we have enough pop punk artists right now. If there needs to be more, then let there be more. I don't think I'm the one to do it. I want to explore a new, raw, unfiltered, hardcore punk sort of thing." Number 7, Blackpink. Being the first Korean pop girl group to top the US Billboard 200, fans were left disappointed after nominations were announced and Blackpink was nowhere to be seen. Not being able to make it for the 2022 Grammys as their album unfortunately did not match the criteria, having an album released past the deadline, holding an extensive list of history-making accomplishments, including having the most viewed video by a K-pop group, being the first female K-pop stars on a Billboard cover, and being the most subscribed artist on YouTube in 2021. It was a shock when they went home with nothing this year. With the band's release of their new album, Born Pink, which in September became the first K-pop group to top Billboard 200, many thought to see it on this year's best album, or at least a nod in their direction. The band also came out with a single, Pink Venom, which broke records. The song got to #1 on Spotify's global top charts and gained 7.9 million streams in just 24 hours. With all that, it just seems it wasn't in the stars this year. Number 6, Beyonce. Making history yet again by winning her 32nd award, which is more than any other artist, topped with her 88 nominations. Known for being the most nominated while also being the most snubbed. Even while winning the most awards in history, she was yet again left out of major categories, losing in Song of the Year, Record of the Year, and Album of the Year, making this the 15th time she's been denied one of these major categories. This also marks the 4th time nominated for Album of the Year and the 4th loss, losing with remarkable albums such as I Am Sasha Fierce 2008, Beyonce 2013, Lemonade 2016, and finally Renaissance, which came out last year. Renaissance is the 7th studio album the star has come out with, as well as the 7th to hit #1 in Billboard 200, making her the first female artist to have all 7 albums hit the top spot. Journalist Ernest Owens tweets from the Grammys, "Beyonce was robbed. This is so underwhelming. People are leaving by the masses." He goes on to tweet photos of empty seats during the final performance when Beyonce was not an announced winner yet again. Billboard went on to tweet, "Beyonce's 4th loss in 4 tries in the Album of the Year category overshadows the Grammys." Although many were excited for Harry Styles' big win for Album of the Year, it still made everyone confused as to what Beyonce has to do to win. While most were watching to see Harry's speech, others were left distracted by the camera that panned over to Adele, who seemed to not clap for the star's win. Adele, who won Album of the Year in 2017, beating out Beyonce's album Lemonade, said in her acceptance speech, "I can't possibly accept this award. I'm very humbled, but my artist of my life is Beyonce." She, along with so many others, definitely thought this award should have been to Queen Bee herself. Not only that, but fans have been reported to be heckling throughout Harry Styles' acceptance speech. They were yelling, "Beyonce should have won," all throughout the crowd. Many other social media users sparked outrage, planning to boycott the Grammys to stand by Beyonce. Coming in at number 5, Megan Thee Stallion. The rapper had a streak of successful years, even winning Best New Artist at the 2022 Grammys, making her a 3-time Grammy Award winner. The star, who released her studio album, Traumazine, which got her to top 5 on Billboard's top R&B and hip-hop charts, as well as her 2 top hits, Sweetie Pie with Dua Lipa and Plan B. Fans were shocked to see she was left out with any nomination at all. Taking to Twitter, fans wrote, "Where is Megan Thee Stallion? And are you serious right now? Plan B is the best song of the year." Yet another Grammy mystery as to why she was left out completely this year. Number 4, Nicki Minaj. 2023 was supposed to be the year of making a huge comeback for the star. Coming out with the hit song Super Freaky Girl, many thought it'd be up for the rap category this year. But despite its 8-week-long run on the top of the Billboard's rap songs, the Academy removed the song from rap and instead sent Nicki to compete in the pop category, deeming the song too pop in October. Nicki immediately took to Twitter to explain to fans just how upsetting this was, that her music was being judged differently than those in the same genre. She tweeted, "I have no problem being moved out of the rap category, as long as we're all being treated fairly. If Super Freaky Girl has to be moved out of rap, then so does Big Energy. Anyone who says different is simply a Nicki hater or a troll." Nicki pokes at Latto's song Big Energy as having to be classified as pop also. Nicki's armies of fans, who are called the Barbs, also expressed outrage for the song, forcing Nicki to tweet, "Barbs, there's no need to be angry. This is simply an open, healthy dialogue. Independent thinking is what makes us all human." Latto responded without calling out Nicki entirely, saying, "I can't win for losing. All these awards and nominations and I can't even celebrate." Minaj returned with heat, slamming Latto for not standing up in her battle against the Grammys. The feud went on publicly over social media until the two discussed the rest in private DMs, but in the end, the star was left without a nomination, leaving her fans super confused and many more calling the Grammys the scammies yet again. At number 3, DJ Khaled. Showing up with his family in tow, he really showed that he is the epitome of positivity. While the megastar did receive 6 nominations with 3 nods in his direction, God did, and snagging a nomination for Best Rap Album, as well as Best Album of the Year, it didn't seem to be enough. Earlier this year, we saw Khaled rise to the top with number 1 on Billboard 200, giving him his 3rd chart topper. Missing out this year didn't get Khaled down though. Closing the show with a star-studded group, Khaled performed God Did with Jay-Z, hitting the stage for the first time in 9 years, alongside Lil Wayne, John Legend, Rick Ross, and Friday. Khaled also is quoted saying, "I am living proof that dreams come true." Next up at number 2, Elton John. 5-time Grammy winner, and after being nominated 35 times, fans believed he definitely had a shot this year. After releasing the Lockdown Sessions in 2021, with many notable stars such as Stevie Wonder, Charlie Puth, Dua Lipa, and many more, fans were disappointed to see Elton get no nominations at all. Even with his strong attempt to bring Britney Spears back into the spotlight for the first time in 13 years with the song Hold Me Closer, which ranked 11.1 million streams and 6 on Billboard's Top 100, it wasn't enough. With the iconic singer coming back after such a long time to do this revised version of Tiny Dancer collab, many expected a little bit more recognition for Elton. Coming in at number 1, we have Demi Lovato. Actor, singer, mental health advocate. She has had so many fans rooting for her this year for the Grammys. After going on tour from August to November 2022 to showcase her new music and style, fans were sure to see her up nominated for either pop or rock. Going back to her roots with her pop-punk album and emo hits, fans were excited to see a side of Demi they hadn't seen in a while. Fans were waiting and ready for her submissions to the Academy, saying, "It's time to finally honor Demi for constant quality music." Lovato was said to have been competing for Best Rock Song with Skin of My Teeth, as well as Best Rock Performance with 29. A song the singer said really put things in perspective for her, quoting, "I'm very careful with the way that I answer these questions, because I feel like the song says it all, but turning 29 was a huge eye-opener for me." Even with her rock album being so highly anticipated, it unfortunately didn't receive a single nomination this year. Fans kept hope in believing she'd get nominated for at least the pop category, but in the end were left disappointed. Who else do you think got snubbed in this year's awards? Let us know in the comments below and we'll see you in the next one.